Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is North Star Reactions and Reviews and my name is Matthew. Thank you for joining me for yet another video. In today's video we are going to continue on through our popular reaction series, Criminal Minds. We are back at it today with Season 1, Episode 11. We are in the second half of the first season at this point as of recording this, so I hope you all enjoy. I don't want to make this a super long intro, so I'll just say if you're a returning subscriber to the channel, welcome. If you are a new subscriber to the channel, welcome to you as well. If you are a viewer of the channel but not yet subscribed, I would urge you to please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here. It does help grow our community further, and I welcome everybody. I hope you all enjoy this video as much as I do, and let's go ahead and get started with Season 1, Episode 11 of Criminal Minds. Enjoy. Ooh, Tennessee, I was just there. It sounds wonderful. He's a very talented kid.
Wally, that was. She's gonna give me $5 for it. $5? Do you know what that means? What? Why, you're a professional. Charlie, will you walk Wally home, please?
So that must be his music teacher. Uh-oh. There's Hotch.
Had a restful weekend.
It sounds ominous.
His yard, 18 stab wounds to his chest and his neck. No forced entry to the house, and the only item taken was a shotgun.
Last night, Annie Stewart, 39, was also ambushed near the piers.
And as you can see, Annie Stewart was eviscerated.
Yet the first victim wasn't eviscerated, and the unsub seems to have used a different weapon at each crime scene.
Two different MOs.
Two different killers?
Oh, one very psychotic individual.
How long on the crutches?
Just a couple days.
So you can't go out in the field?
Not on crutches, no.
No, don't worry.
That would be a little hard to do,
Gotta bless
chasing a
his back.
suspect.
In the nature of the delusion, we can't predict his next move.
And that's nearly impossible to do.
Actually, I think we might have a clue. These rings at the crime scene, there might be.
Well, does that make your job easier?
Oh no, because until we do locate him, he'll keep doing that.
Woo, rough. I've missed this show, so I'm glad to be back doing it.
Are they here?
Some of them. One of them. Why didn't he take her purse? Or cell phone? Or the jewelry off her body? Just doesn't make
Questions,
sense.
Doesn't make
questions.
sense to us either.
This guy didn't.
So I have two monsters out there?
Someone went through the medicine cabinet looking for drugs. Excessive methamphetamine abuse can cause psychotic violent episodes.
So you think these guys were...
His jewelry suggests that he.
What do you see, Elle?
mean
She
what?
sees something out the window.
CSU found a soda can by the fence in the grass. It's my... I'm just wondering why he didn't tell you that he saw the suspect.
Ooh.
Well, CSU found 4 of Wally Brisbane's fingerprints right here. His eyeline right about here.
Direct view of whoever was standing outside.
Paul was thinking, asking me to bring him over here.
I need to talk to your son.
Listen, I think he's been through enough.
Wally, I hear that you're the only person in this whole town who might have seen them.
What did he look like? Crazy.
Ooh, he really did see him.
He was real tall.
The guy the kid described definitely sounds like a tweaker. To live in the closest proximity to the victim.
Do you have a place we can set up?
Yeah, you can use Simpson's desk. He's out. You got a phone there and a computer.
To help you
Hey, it's Garcia!
Symbolic significance.
I love seeing her too. Their interactions are always interesting between Garcia and Gideon.
Anything that might have been done to her post-mortem. Hold
There you
on.
go.
It's hot in here. Can you fix it? How do you breathe in here? Try to make it a little cooler in here.
Yeah, it's pretty cold, but
You have the autopsy reports?
I'm gonna have the sheriff from Harringtonville fax it over.
Well, gee, Gideon seems a little frazzled at the moment.
Yeah. Fellow found an eyewitness. Little boy saw someone in the driveway.
The crime scenes?
Almost directly between them.
Robbery, armed robbery, possession with intent. This guy's been hospitalized for overdoses and attempted suicide.
Ooh, it's picking up early in the episode. Oh, come on, you always know that they run.
You can't arrest me! I'm not the FBI. You're under arrest. I'm freezing. Hey,
We know you were there, boy.
in the driveway.
Not having the best of days, is he?
I was looking at that car. I never stole it.
Tread from the bottom of your boot is the same as the tread found all over the crime scene.
Oh,
Inside.
that's a big one.
Nothing.
Think about that.
I came back. But good.
Deputy, coming out.
Look at me. You didn't do this, did you? And then what?
Went in. She's lying there.
So he didn't kill her, he just robbed her. That's rough.
So sure.
He was pretty freaked out just thinking about what was done to Annie Stewart.
People pretend. Anybody delusional enough to eviscerate any
Oh, he's not pretending.
to recount it the way he did.
All right.
Chicken and broccoli?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just,
What's that?
I know that, this may seem like a small dark hole, but it's my office, and I like to keep
Right.
it sort of clean-ish. Why are you doing that again?
It's anthropophagy.
Anthro, what?
You don't want to know. Give me that.
I'm a big girl. I can take it.
Guy's a cannibal.
Oh, great. Nasty.
20 to 30-year-old male.
The unsub engages in anthropophagy. It's a psychotic conviction that he must drink human blood and possibly eat human flesh.
For Richard Trenton Chase, the vampire killer?
He'd die. Anthropophagy suggests such an extreme level of psychosis and disorganization that he couldn't have ventured very far from home.
Maybe at the ballpark. Or riding his bike home from the grocery store. He wasn't always a threat. Could have been your neighbor. Might have been your friend.
Paul Thompson's funeral is this afternoon. A lot of his neighbors are going to be there.
I gotta tell you, the profile is always my favorite part.
So we got some names of unsubs. Pharrell Belvedere, 23. He took a little too much LSD and flipped out the Winn-Dixie tore up a cheese counter. And the last one is Ole Maynor, 25. He was institutionalized for severe manic depression. He has violent mood swings. When he was 18, he got arrested for...
Has ever had, but he was institutionalized years ago.
He was released a few weeks ago.
I saw him just the other day.
You saw him where?
He was with his brother. And in fact, 3 days ago.
Sounds like this Ollie person is their #1 suspect.
FBI, we're looking for your brother Oli.
What for?
Where is he, Jeff?
You know damn well where he's been for the past 8 years.
Don't do it.
Jeff. Don't even think about it.
That's right.
Listen to him. Oli Maynard? Oli?
Put that down.
Jess? Jesse? Don't you touch him. Please don't.
Let's go. Put it down.
I'd listen.
No. We need to prevent another killing.
And we know that Oli was released from an institution in Richmond 3 weeks ago.
You should have just told everyone I was home. Just shut up. Even teachers at school. Well, they aren't gonna do it anymore.
You don't believe I'm better?
Yes, I do.
That's why it's always the same old thing. Good old Odin. He's a hell of a ball player, but he's crazy as a loon.
No.
There are special homes I can go to. I don't
You been taking your meds?
every day.
You can't fault a brother for wanting to protect his own brother.
Test me.
There's that beautiful voice again.
With a voice like that, you're gonna have your own show someday. All right.
Saved by the bell.
TV and cookies for days.
Yay! Adventures we have had. You're my only friend. Right.
It's up too loud, buddy.
I'm always
Turn it down.
Let's not never fight.
Oh, great. That's not good.
It's a gold 72 Buick. Already put the APB on it. Now, parents just got
God, he had never spoken to you. I told you I didn't want it. I assure you we're doing everything to find the little boy.
The unsub might have been after him all along.
Oh, I'm sure that's what Mrs. Brisbane thinks.
I want you to talk to her when she calms down, see if she can come up with any leads.
That a good idea?
She's not gonna want to talk to me.
Right.
Persuade her.
Do you think this lunatic?
Maybe the kid being at both murder scenes was just a coincidence.
He's only 7 years old.
He took the heart?
He's getting pretty good on those crutches.
The heart has always had incredible symbolic significance.
I'm sorry. Okay.
The book. Good one right there.
Okay. Get the book, please. Help me. Yes, thank you.
Where's the crime scene photos?
Okay.
Hand this in. Send it to him. There was an article by a Cambridge professor. Seems that all the organs the unsub's taken.
So when this man drinks his victim's blood,
He believes he's encountering the divine.
Oh, great.
Wait a minute. None of this explains why he took the kid.
You stay here, Charlie. I won't be long.
Hi. You've reached the home of Annie, David, and Charlie Stewart. Please leave a message after the tone, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
David, it's Maggie. I'm between patrols.
Now, Jackie, it's not your fault.
Oh, the unsub left it.
it's a human stomach.
My God. You need to bring him home.
All right. We need a 24-hour watch here and at the other crime scenes, too. Go on. Now, Agent Hodge.
Sometimes disorganized killers return body parts to the grave sites. It might be nothing. It might just be a way for them to manipulate the body even after death. But it may also be an act of delusion. Just killed someone and drank their blood.
And I'm starting to feel bad about it.
Where do I go?
Good question.
How many churches are in this town?
All right, you got it. Long, get on the phone with me.
4 churches and 4 blocks. You ever feel like you just stepped into Mayberry? It's 72 Buick to you?
It sure does.
Yes, it does.
name's Eddie Mays, 21 years old.
You know him?
Yeah. I just can't believe a boy like Eddie.
Ooh, they spoke to his mother earlier.
He was the nicest.
Generally, they're less violent than the rest of the population.
But by the nature of psychotic delusions, and when they do get violent,
We're never gonna get anywhere with him.
It's a damn shame his daddy died just a couple years ago. It's gonna fall off hard on her.
What's the family like?
Dad was a doctor. And Mary Watham Mays comes from a...
Yep,
It's just
she was at the funeral.
so horrible. If there was anything I could have done to stop him, I didn't even know he was in town. Last year, we got him some help.
Mrs. Mays, actually, there is a way that you can help us.
Anything.
we believe your son has kidnapped a 7-year-old boy.
This must be devastating.
Right now, Eddie is non-compos mentis, but if you were to sign a medical consent form, we could give
Fancy
you
wording.
Of course.
Eddie's roommate in college, who describes Eddie as having an overprotective mom.
How overprotective?
She called him like 3 times a day, and get this, one time, she went up to Boston
To break him up with a girlfriend.
He suffered a delusional break due to methamphetamine and rock cocaine consumption.
Well, that is probably like an 80s clubber.
That's intense.
So then he was admitted to a mental health facility in Boston, checked himself out of...
You can have him back whenever you would like.
It's strange sometimes to see Hodge smile.
Dude. Okay.
Decorating catalog.
You?
I checked every nook and cranny. All 8 bedrooms, fireplaces, nothing. No evidence of murder, no sign of the boy.
I'm sorry, did Morgan say there were 8 bedrooms and fireplaces? Because that's a fancy home.
Derek.
Hell.
Now, full effect in about 15 minutes or so. You have to realize that while the drug will make him appear to be asymptomatic, it will not necessarily remove his delusional state.
Will it make him more lucid?
Possibly, but let me.
A jury might agree with you, but right now he needs to answer some questions because there's a little boy we need to find. Thank you.
That's right. Hopefully they can get some answers.
I was very bad. Before I was very bad. But I'm much better now, much better. Boston.
Did you like Boston?
No. No. I don't know.
What was your favorite thing about Boston, Eddie?
Wally Brisbane.
Yeah, I know the Brisbanes.
You took this little boy.
Not do that.
Eddie, I understand you're uncomfortable. Your hands are cut up. Your arms are bruised. Do you know why?
Some people, Eddie.
Paul Thompson. Giles.
It looks like it's agitating him.
No, stop it. You.
They didn't get any answers.
Get anything out of him until he gets his latest episode on
Agent Hartnell, it's getting cold and dark. If that Brisbane boy's anywhere outside, he don't stand a chance in hell.
Oh, great.
Weren't you straight with us, Mrs. Mason?
Straight with you.
You never told us your son was in a mental hospital.
I spoke with a doctor at the facility in Boston. He said Eddie was released a week ago.
There was also blood on the floor of your utility room. Do you
Yes,
have
there
any explanation
was.
for that?
Well, sometimes I cut my legs when I prune the roses.
You prune your roses in
As a
winter.
matter of fact, I do. But right now, I've got to see about my son.
I think it's better if you stay here.
No.
She drives a Cadillac, right?
Yeah.
I got GPSs in it.
So.
Ooh.
Let's go see where she's been.
they can track her movements.
That's interesting.
She stopped at the same place on Route 3 like 6 times.
Okay, let's get Mary and take her to her spot on Route 3. We can tell her that we're going to visit Eddie in the hospital.
Okay. It's the late 18th century. Of course, I went to school in Virginia, but aside from that, right here. This is not the way to the hospital.
Oh, I've got to make a quick stop first. Where?
Sweet Briar?
My mother went to Mary Baldwin.
She's from Virginia.
Manassas.
I visited both Stanton and Manassas, and I know where your mother's from. Are we driving out of town?
Mary, reputation to protect.
Excuse me.
Mary, I don't think that you were protecting your son. I think you were protecting yourself. From the shame and humiliation of people finding out that he...
What are we doing here?
We checked the GPS device in your car.
They sure
stopped you
did.
6 times in less than 2 hours.
There are a dozen officers on their way over here.
So did the mother do it? She hid the boy, or did her son do it? Looks like they found him. Oh good, they found him alive. That's always a good thing.
Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Is there anything you wouldn't do for them?
I wouldn't clean the blood of the victims off the floor.
I didn't know my son was killing anyone.
I understand that your son was drowning and you made no effort to save him.
You don't know what I did.
I know what you didn't do. You didn't call the police.
I wanted to protect my son. What else was I supposed to do?
Almost anything would have been better.
Harriet Beecher Stowe once said, "The bitterest tears shed over grave."
For everybody, by the way.
Thank you. Now I get to go back to the 15 folders on my desk.
15, 24.
That's because I slipped you 4 of mine on Friday. Yep.
Left in my office. There's at least 2 more, and everything smells like soy sauce.
I'll take care of it.
Hey, I'll be fine.
Well, you managed to get on Garcia's nerves pretty thoroughly.
Who's Garcia?
Penelope. The tech with the glasses.
In the room with the screen?
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah.
25 things I want to do before I die.
Where are you?
Well, seeing the White Sox win the series, and he doesn't want to hear from me.
Oh. Who?
You don't want to get tried.
Steven, it's your dad.
Oh. He's got a son?
I was thinking that we'd get together.
So, that was episode 11 of Criminal Minds. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we are about halfway through season 1. So I'm going to try to do as many of these episodes as possible just so that we can finish out season 1 and move on to season 2. My uploading schedule has been a little out of sorts lately because I was gone for so long and I'm dealing with a bunch of other stuff. But a couple thoughts on this episode. It delved a little bit into cannibalism with the possible eating of the victim's organs, so that was a little out there. I don't, to my memory, remember anything that was like that in the previous episodes. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me down in the comments section below, let me know. But yeah, that seemed like it was a first for us. However, it was still an interesting case to watch. The BAU team did a phenomenal job as always. They were able to find the boy, Wally, so that was good. They found him alive. Their unsub tried to commit suicide. I don't know if he succeeded or not, because they cut the scene a little early, so I don't know if he actually succeeded in what he was doing. Secondly, you always learn something new with these pathologies and psychologies and everything that they deal with. Anthropophagy, I believe is what they called it. It's a big fancy word for, like Gideon said, it's the Greek translation for man-eating, which led them to the conclusion of cannibalism. That was interesting to know. And I noted in the video that the profile is always my favorite part of every episode that we view, because that's where we learn most about our suspects and our unsubs and everything like that. You always get more information from that, and that's what I enjoy very most. Another thing is Gideon has a son that we've just found out about at the end of the episode. This is the first time he's ever mentioned, so I'm wondering what happened to where he doesn't want to have, Gideon's son doesn't want to have anything to do with his father. So something happened there, and I'm hoping that they touch on that in future episodes. I don't know if it's just going to be like a one-off thing here in this episode, or if they're going to introduce him as a physical character in another episode in the future. If they do, that would be fantastic. If they don't, then I can understand why they did it this way. These are just my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below by leaving a comment. I'd love to read them. And go ahead and please like, subscribe, and share this video any way you can. I would greatly appreciate it. It does help to get the channel out there and get noticed even more, and to also help grow our community further than it already is. I appreciate each and every one of you for everything that you've done for me so far in terms of supporting the channel. And go ahead and keep an eye out for more Criminal Minds episodes coming soon. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.